work on some Yu-Gi-Oh. There we go. Now, so I got the Morganite package. Already contribute this card, add one Timelord. Ah, right. You should use Koitsu, he's overpowered. If I use a Union deck, I am going to think of that. Cause that is some of the dumbest crap in Yu-Gi-Oh! How's it going, Chill? Let's see. Trying to think who would, if there's any of these cards that would benefit from a second attack. At the end of the battle phase of this card battle, shuffle between. My favorite character, that guy. True. Let's see. So only at the end of the battle phase if you attacked, so you don't gain multiple. Then at the end of the battle phase, at the end of the battle phase. So it doesn't matter if these guys attack more than once. Okay, so that's at least good. So Song Succumbing, I don't have to worry about that. I do need to find an alternative to Morgana. With his friends, this guy, that other guy, the witch and witch guy, they all suck equally. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Alright, so I need to rip 8 cards out of this deck, and I need to find out where. Oh, right. I forgot about Foolish. There it is. Alright. Sandion I need to keep. Probably one of each since I can only control one of you. By having 10 or more monsters in your graveyard. Unless I'm actively sending them there myself. Cephalon actually kinda has no use in this deck, so... Yeah, Cephalon kinda just has no purpose in this deck. Time I get cards in the graveyard is if I decide to use advanced draw, which I might need. Let me double check. So you're my attacker. At the end of the battle phase of this card battled, inflict 2,000. Okay, so burn. Shuffle all cards from your opponent's graveyard into the deck. Once per turn, if your opponent draws a card, inflict 1,000 damage, so you're burned, so I want to keep you. You You are restoring my life points, so I need to keep you. With all these guys combined, I can make mediocre plays at best. Yes, yes. Ah, the power of garbage. Garbage. Half your opponent's life was right. You are a huge player in this deck. Hylon the Timelord. Alright, if I'm facing a burn deck, you are God. So playing 2 is necessary. I took part of this from another person's deck. I'm just trying to retune it since they didn't have the Morganite cards. Try to use as a base to get what I can. Zaphion the Timelord. Tyon the Timelord. Gabrion. I know all these act in their own way. Let's see. Foolish is for the Time Maidens. Turn the background music down a little bit. There we go. Do I really need Torrential? One sniff of glue, 2 sessions of crying in the corner, and 3/4 of a cup of theft, and we have God, who would even use this? I gotta restart. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Yeah, this deck really does revolve around, I need to pray I get what I need, so everything in this deck helps. I need to find out what of these cards helps less, I think. Yeah, let's get rid of Ocean. I want to use it, but I'm not feeling it. So what's the strategy we got cooking burnt on this deck? So the Time Lords are basically giant monsters that cannot be destroyed by battle, cannot be destroyed by card effects. They're giant walls, but they are so slow that they can't really do much, and they return back to the deck at the end of my standby phase when it becomes my turn again. So what I'm trying to do is use the Morganite cards to get around that disability. So yeah, this is a burn stall deck. One of the slowest in the damn game. These cards right here, the Morganite cards, are going to speed it up drastically. Double draw, double battle, and since they're all level 5 and higher, I don't care about their summoning conditions, I can bypass that. Oof, excuse me. So, what I need to find out is what don't I care about, because some of these can fight. Never mind, only Sandion can fight. The rest are burn and keep me alive strategy. No idea. I haven't seen anyone even try to make an attempt at this deck yet. I've seen literally everyone use the Majesty's Fiend package. it's the Vanity Fiend package, you know what they are. They stop special summon, stop monster effects. I'm trying to see what I can put these cards into. A lot of people are, but in terms of YouTube videos, nada, zilch, nothing. So, let's see. Let's probably get rid of Ocean. I probably don't need that. A lot of the time I'm probably using advanced draw and cards I don't need anymore, like Sandion, stuff like that. Burn my hand hurts like hell. I've been affected by this burn stall deck. Yes. Crap. Yeah, I should keep Monster Reborn. Hold on. Motion of... I'm going to put that in the side deck, just in case. This deck does need draw power, just in case, but... God, both of these traps are good. Add Koitsu, trust. If I do another video where I have to do the Union monsters, I'm definitely doing that, because I haven't seen a good Union deck in quite a while. Actually, I should do that. Jill, you're getting the juices flowing in my brain. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Considering I can get the timing going or the Morgana, I don't think I need Foolish. Let's see here. The juices are 100% expired. There's no way this is good. Just shut it up. Damn, I got burned. Let's see. Add a card from deck to hand. Special summon a monster from the deck. Send a card from the deck to the graveyard. Doesn't say anything about drawing. But I bet it probably will. So I think I've seen Ash Blossom stop Pop Extravagance more than once. But it will be funny, yes. As much as I would love to stop my opponent from doing anything, I kind of want to keep my deck as minimalist as possible. Let's pitch that. Advanced draw is still very good. Because if I am able to get something off, they have stolen Pokemon as well, but it isn't as prevalent because now there is Pokemon that just know to move that stop attacks. Ouch. That sucks. Can't play the waiting game to set up something really interesting. Let's see. Keep some traps, but I'm gonna keep draw power too. I gotta balance this out here. Do you know what Quagsire looks like? Yeah, somehow that thing continues to exist in competitive. I don't know how. Not everywhere, but exists. Is this in the TCG for Pokemon, or are you talking about Pokemon competitive in the video games? Because, yeah, I know that Quagsire will exist anywhere and everywhere in the Pokemon games. I've seen videos of where Quagsire just does not give two shits and he will find any spot he can find in the actual in the Pokemon competitive video games. It just says, I feel like going here, and he does. Video game competition, actual competitive. How does he keep coming back? I think it's because Quagsire has the weirdest combination of moves plus... Actually, yeah, it really doesn't make any sense. I think it's mostly his combination of moves that he keeps coming back no matter what. Because if I remember correctly, I've even seen that little shit pop up in Uber. I think it was to check Kyogre of all things. You really do need both sets of drawing power because you gotta get to these guys. Whoop. He's not even that good. He's just a mismatch of everything that somehow pieces together whole teams deciding to dedicate to stopping Archetypes. No joke, he is top Uber in Gen 2 competitive. Yeah, he is top tier in Gen 2 because I believe it's a specific prize Quagsire you can get. But yeah, I remember in Gen 3 you could find him in Uber. I'm gonna be using Guilt Gripping to summon Vanity's Fiend without tributing. Honestly, I've been seeing that in pretty much every single deck on YouTube, so I've been like, there's gotta be other ways to use these cards, and yeah, me finding other stall decks is not really helping that conversation, is it? Let's see. I can pitch infinite impermanence? Wait, but if I want to get out Morgana or the Time Maiden, I probably need it. Yeah. Yeah, having the backup negate's a good thing. Not using Pot of Greed doesn't even know a good strategy. Shut up, that card's been banned forever. Even if you put the only once per duel, that card's never coming back, and we all know it. I think I can get rid of 1-for-1. Also trying to keep this budget friendly as much as I can. So if I use those 7th cards, I know that's not going to be cheap. What can I pitch on this deck? There's no way I'm sitting at 44, right? For the burn strategy, just in case if I run into something I don't want to deal with. Same with impermanence. I say the most simple cards are banned, and the most from what I've seen, the paragraph, the ones seem fine. Yeah. Sometimes Konami just can't learn from its own mistakes. If I remember correctly, they released a card back in the in the OCG in Japan, and it took 10 years to come to the TC over here, but by the time it got here, I think we already had That Grass is Greener, and they both got banned. Konami didn't learn shit from it. What? What can I pitch? Minimum I gotta get this deck down to is at least 42 cards. Maybe a copy of each of these two. Because you want some Time Lords in your hand, you don't want to exactly see nothing but Blazing Mirror Force and Torrential Tribute. Let's be honest, you have multiple ways to draw into it anyways. Let's see. A lot of cards constantly summon themselves, have 4 backup traps to really wreck the opponent. Some negates. BB watching how he is going to blow his paycheck for the next month. If I played Time Lords, I would lose my mind. I play slow enough strategies as it is. Let's see. Whoop. I realize I don't have the extra chat to the side here. I should probably do that. There we go. So I can keep an eye on it. Let's see. Okay, back to this. Definitely don't want to run the infinites, because if I get this off, it's more than makes up for it. burn, healing burn. Even the playing field. Zaphion. Shuffle all spells and traps your opponent controls in the deck. Get this card sent to the draw one. I can draw one card, right? The hyper-offensive player going insane while playing a defensive playstyle. It has been 0.1 seconds. Let's see. At the end of the battle phase, if this card battled, return as many monsters on the field as possible to the hand other than this card. If you do, inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each card returned. Kamion, the Timelord. That's just for big cards I don't want to deal with. Let's see. I can't find any way to shrink this down. Well, I'm technically only losing 3 cards. This entire strategy, because I don't care about these. Timing does whatever the hell it wants. These cards return back to my deck all the time. And this is if I'm short on material. I think I can pitch the Monster Reborn. Something weird about the English language. Only when one is listed to do... Bleh. Something weird about the language. Only when one is listed to do, you drop the S. Anything below and above has the S1 dog, 2 dogs, 0 dogs. Okay, I get it. Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, you have 0 apples, but you have 1 apple, but you have 2 apples. You know what? As much as I like infinite impermanence, I think I can go to 2. I think. Apparently either English has failed with I or with you, because whatever you said reading my message wasn't English. Ah yes, it was more like blah, blah, blah. Do I want 3 negates or no? Actually, you know what? Why am I running 2 Hylons? How often am I running into a fellow burn deck? So then again, if I have the worst hand imaginable, and I'm just going through my Morganites, and I have to stall with Morgana, you know, no, that works. My friend told me to spell rock, but he kept saying he was fine and to just spell it. I already did, man. Huh? Wait, what? My friend told me to spell rock, but he kept saying he was fine. That took a second. For now, let's take it to 41 cards. So let's take a look at extra deck. Monster, Xyz, rank 10. Yeah, what can I make here? Nope. Monster, you can detach one material from this card, then target that monster. Special up to your field and defense position. You can target one other special monster you control, gain life points equal. Okay. Three level 10, 3 level 10. Oh, that's anime. Nope. Okay, yep. Can't make that. Well, yeah, I forgot about him. When your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can detach one material from this card and get the activation. Then you can detach one material from this card, then destroy one card on the field. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacks while it has material, you can destroy one card on the field. If this succeeds, summon card is destroyed, you can destroy one card on the field. What? So detach, negate, then you can detach one card and destroy a card. At the end of the damage step, if I attacked while it has material, I can destroy one card on the field. Then if this succeeds, summon card is destroyed, you can target one card on the field, destroys. I somewhat got it. Let's put it that way. And leave it that way. Rank 11. That's right, I'm kinda wondering why I don't have Libe. And detachment. Oh, these are the same ones, okay. You can't rank up. You can. Let's get rid of... Oh, I don't know. When in the hell am I making Goddess of the Underworld? Are you... Oh my god, Jill, I hate you. I finally got the joke. I finally got it. I thought I had it before, I just got it. Are you okay? Ah, that hurt. Well, if I had a brain cell before, that shit is gone. I know I can be slow at times, but god damn it. I really do it every time. Let's prove how little brain cells I do have. Brain cell got the Oppenheimer treatment. Yes it did. Yes it did. There we go. I think that's a pretty good Timelord deck. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Just checking my notes here quick. Let's go with... the stream. There we go. You can dunk on Pokemon all you want for having over 1,000 Pokemon, but when Yu-Gi-Oh has 4-word names for a card, I don't want to hear it. Oh, come on, don't you want Super Star Slayer Typhon Sky Crisis? Beyond, 3 Soul Hat, 3 Draco Masters of the Tenny, 3... Okay, so I need to pick a different 3, because I know I can make it with this deck. That name has the same feeling as the cat named Dave the Magical Cheese Wizard. You're not wrong. Gains 1,000 attack for each pendulum card you control. You can only use each of the following effects if it exceed the pendulum once per turn. If this card is linked summoned, you can add 1 face-up pendulum monster from your extra deck to your hand. During the main phase, quick effect, you can special summon 1 pendulum monster from your hand or graveyard defense position with a level between the pendulum scales of 2 cards in your pendulum zones. Well, that attacks out 2,000, that's actually not bad, and it negates the effects of your own cards, so... The worst cards in your opinion slash worst deck archetype. Oh, there's a lot of those. Those can range from the Ill Swarm. Oop, I'm still on that. From the Ill Swarm that basically are rank 4 decks but can barely get out a single rank 4 by themselves, to the Dark Scorpions. These cards, of all things, that basically do jack shit. There's literally a string of cards that they call an archetype just because they are rallied around. Oh, he's not here. Alright, you have to manually find him because he's the leader. Don Zalug. And these cards are so old, but they are literally, and technically, Yu-Gi-Oh's first archetype, but Konami don't give a crap about that no more. To archetypes such as Time, like the Timelords I was working on earlier, and the Amorphage, because they have chunks of their archetype missing, or cards that were in the anime that said, hey, I could make you better. What did they put in the TCG and OCG? No. Just no. Heck, I'm about to work on one pretty soon called Aqua Actress that only has 7 cards to its name. And it doesn't do much at all. Though, there's always videos on the worst cards that basically cripple yourself for no reason at all. I'm gonna turn down the music a bit. There's a lot of flawed archetypes, mechanics. There's a ton of them. And some of them are mind-boggling. You know, some aren't bad. Sometimes some are just destroyed in translation, like the archetype Tindangles. And I don't remember what they're based on, but the one card that was supposed to bring the entire thing together that was mistranslated, so it sucks. And then the archetype can barely do anything by itself. You know what, I'll type, let's see, come on you, Tindangles, which are supposed to be like Eldritch Horror beasts? I can't remember which card actually got nerfed into the ground. It was one of these little shits. But yeah. There's always a part of Yu-Gi-Oh! That got their legs chopped off for no super reason. Oh, I know I said Koitsu before, but this deck needs Aisu. If you want, if I'm done tinkering around with this deck, I'll look at the Union monsters and see what shit show I can put together. Let's see. Trust me, I'm a professional. That's up for debate. Yeah, screw it. I'll put him in here. I wanna write. There. A monk that one normal summon can search out whatever level 4 I care about. I got a lot to search out. Alright, should I? No matter what, I have a lot of cards to work with, and it just needs one Pendulum Muster. And unfortunately, I have to have a link to activate this one, so... Fix a stack, I need a $500 gift card to Outback Steakhouse. Shut up. Oh, goodness. Oh, I feel my brain cells dying. Or whatever's left of the brain cells. Yeah, that'll work too. Let's see. So let's see here. So So 3 Gluttony, 3 Lechery, 3 Greed, 2 Wrath, 3 Sloth, 3 Goliath, 3 Morgana, 3 Kanchi Kyudo Spirit, Kendai Kendo Spirit, 2 Karate Spirit. I want to add more Summoner Monk, but I think a single copy that can search out either my Morganites or get an extra greed on the field is perfect. Honestly, I wish I had more, because if I get more summons, I could get out even more cards. Man, I'm still debating that. 3 Infection, 1 Time, 2 Guilt, 3 Succumbing, 3 Extravagance, 1 Angel Statue. Actually give to Nintendo, I might be able to afford to look at the next game in 10 years with prices. Oh yeah, I saw that shit show Nintendo's got themselves into. Sometimes I'll never understand the decisions companies make. Let's see. I think the extra deck is perfect. I guess I go into Beyond. What have we cooked up so far? Well, I worked on Timelords first. Now I'm working on Amorphage. Trying to see if I have the extra deck set here. Because I honestly want to put in more Summoner Monk. I don't want to push the main deck too far, but I'm double checking myself here. Let's see. Let's move you guys over here. No, I want to keep it separate. They should make a card that consists of just kamikazing into the opponent over and over again, basically dealing equal damage to the amount of health on the card. For which one, I'm not sure which one you're talking about. They're chill. I think there is a... You know what? No, I should introduce you to my... Chill, I should introduce you to my... what is it? Meteor Rush Monocroid deck. I literally run into the opponent over and over again for one monster just to gain more attack. Let's see. So Exceed Pendulum, no, Beyond into Exceed. Have Silhouette Rabbit and Mischievous Radiant as backups in case I get rid of them with the Pot of Extravagance. And these three, just in case if my hand is the brickiest thing on planet Earth. Just in case. So I don't think I really need the other ones down here. Let's get rid of that. No, I couldn't go into my 3 with that one, so let's get rid of those. That one's... You can get rid of that, get rid of that. I'll hold on to that one. I feel like it needs more Summoner Monk. Cause that would really help me go into the Xyz. See, while this card is face up on the field, it cannot be tributed. If this card is normal or flip summon, change it to this card to defense position. Once per turn, discard a spell. Special summon one level 4 monster from your deck, but that monster cannot attack this turn. So summon. Oh, that's right. If I want to go into the Beyond and Xyz, I'd have to go into my... I'd have to go grab one of the Amorphage monsters. And... So it's all about what I have on the board. Especially with the double normal summon. God, I honestly hope someone makes a Spirit deck with these Morganite cards. It would blow my mind. Let's see. So it'd be nice to get one of you. I don't want too many. Here to load my hand depending on the situation. If my hand is nothing but Amorphage, I could use Mrs. Radiant for the power boost. All these guys are mostly situational. I do like that. You cannot play this card until you put it into an offensive position, hop on one leg, pat your head, and rub your tummy at the same time while also calling the IRS. This will not allow it to die cards. Yeah, pretty much. Let's see. I think that actually worked. I signed up for a card game, not bedtime story paragraphs. I can't make everything explosions, naked women, and guns, okay? I can only do so much. Let's see. Save. Yeah. I think this is pretty good. I don't want too many Summoner Monk, or I might brick, depending on what I get. I think 2 would be fine. I'll just leave 1 down here. Let's just load up the side deck with more Amorphage and call good. So the last bit of Wrath. More of him. More of him. If I have a chance to put him in there, I will. Let's just grab 2 more Celine. Perfect. There's my extra deck. Let's see, not even one of the main 3 looking points of subscribing. Zip it. Alright. There, that's saved. Yeah, I think that's actually a pretty good deck I built there. Aqua Actress. Oh boy, here we go. This one's gonna hurt. Still not sure how I'm gonna build this one. YouTube help, I'm being forced to watch against my will. Like hell you are. Oh yeah, that's right, he got banned. Well, shit. I can't use him anymore, can I? Oh, this feels like one of those decks I need to start from scratch. Actually, you know what? Let's hold off on this one. Let's do what Chill is suggesting, Union. There are seriously 49. Nope. Okay, there's a little bit less than 49 Union. This will be fun going through all these little shits. That's, oh god, who would play this deck I was talking about before? Pretty much. So any of the cards that had Union in their name, if they have to attach to someone specific, I'll look them up. The fact that Aitsu is in Rush. Oh, this is going to hurt. Why did I listen to you, Chill? Union Driver. This guy, that guy, this other guy, and which guy go crazy in the deck? Yes. Oh, that's right. I forgot he's in here. Dark Blade. I forgot you attached to him. So, Parasite. You specifically only attach to fairies. Half battle damage, you better have one hell of an effect when you attack. Or unless you're attached to a normal monster, then great. Unequip this card and special summon if the equipped monster will be destroyed by battle. Okay. Equip one. Okay, you can return this card equipped to a monster to your hand. Equip one appropriate banish union monster and one monster you control as an equipped spell. Except for the unit monster's effect. If you do, special summon this card from your hand. Union Driver. Once return, you can either target one face-up monster you control, equip that card to the target, or unequip this card and special summon it. I gotta hit the hay, but good luck with whatever union this union did. Yeah, I'm about to say no because I forgot unions really, really suck. God, I forgot how bad unions are. You know what? I forgot to look at Toons. I got a better idea. Okay, every single Toon monster. Let's see what the restrictions are. And the rest are... This is why I always give crap, because this should have a lot more support. I'll have to add this when I do... Okay, hold on. While you control Toon, you can attack more directly. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. If this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate any spell cards. Okay. Normal Ancient Gear Golem. I thought I could bypass your special abilities by playing the Morganite package. I control Toon World, and your opponent controls no Toon. This card can attack directly once per turn. If you control Toon World, you can target one card on the field, banish it. Right. Any of you say that I can just summon you regardless of Toon World? No, sorry, that says I can normal summon you without needing a special. Whoops, I do not have my... There we go. Okay. Let's see. While you control Toon World and your opponent controls no Toon monsters, this card can attack your opponent directly. Once per turn, you can target one card on the field, toss a card 3 times, and destroy if at least 2 of the results are heads. Dark Magician. Hold on. I forgot to get the Morganite cards out. There we go. So Toon Dark Magician can also not attack the turn it is summoned. While you control Toon World and your opponent controls no Toons, this card can attack your opponent directly. Once per turn, you can discard 1 Toon card. Activate one of these effects, special summon 1 Toon monster from your deck, except Toon Dark Magician, ignoring its summoning conditions, add 1 Toon spell trap from your deck to your hand. Okay. Cannot attack the turn it's summoned. It's fine. A lot of you seem to have summoning sickness. Special summon 1 Toon monster from your hand, ignore summon conditions. Man, just play 3 of them and not care. Good lord. Cannot be normal summon set, must be first be special summon from your hand by triggering 2 monsters. Okay, anyone that's extremely old in Toons, get rid of. So, you I have to sacrifice 2 monsters, same with you. Right, you have no effect, so let's just ignore you. Cannot be normal summon set, must be special summon from your hand by triggering 1 monster. While you control Toon World, if Toon World in the field is destroyed, destroy this card. Can attack your opponent directly unless they control a Toon monster, in which case they must target a Toon monster for its attacks. Gain 300 attack for every Dark Magician or Magician of Black Chaos in your graveyard. Well, not the worst. I still have to tribute a monster, but if you're playing, oh, I don't know, Morgana, I can get around that pretty easily. This monster can. Let's leave him up there. Right, defense position. I always forget about that. Oh, hey Phantom, how's it going? I finished working on 2 decks, now I'm trying Toon. If this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, discard 1 random card from their hand. No. No. Well, considering the biggest flaw of Toons is they have to get around their own summoning requirement, which is Toon World. I'm just seeing what cards can actually be used words. I'm trying to see what Toons can actually benefit from the Morganite cards if they feel like it. If I remember correctly, Toon Cancel Jerry usually suffers quite a lot in this deck. It doesn't have any loop. Toon, Harpy Lady. Right, back row removal, that's why you're in here. And, well, if it inflicts battle damage. You cards are always the same. Cannot attack the turn you're summoned. I already draw 2 per turn. This deck already likes to just not get hit, so... yeah, it'd probably be like this. This card can attack your opponent directly, so piercing and can activate its own traps. You have to be special summoned from my hand by tributing 2 monsters from hand or field whose total levels equal 8 or more. The fact that you Toon Blackluster Soldier, I swear, has to be special summoned by its own effect. If you control Toon World, target one face-up monster your opponent controls, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of that face-up monster. Holy, yep. So burn plus direct attack, but only done during turn 3 or 4. Target 1, 2. Technically, yeah, you'd need that, wouldn't you? Target 1 Toon monster you control. I can make a second attack during each battle phase. Three every time. If a Toon World you control would be destroyed by card effect, yep, you're running Toon Bookmark. Toon Briefcase, when your opponent's spell change for the monster in the deck. Nope. Toon Mask, if you control Toon World, target one face-up monster your opponent controls, special summon one Toon monster from your hand or deck. Whose level is less than or equal to that level. Summary conditions. I have a bad feeling that's required. When opponent's monster declares an attack targeting a face-up level 4 or lower Toon monster you control, make a direct attack instead. Monster power trap or monster effect is activated while you control both Toon World and Toon monster negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card.
What's up, guys? It's Darker.
Nope, not that one. Come on. There we go. Alright, let's have a look at this. Trying to figure out what Toon deck normally runs. Yeah, why am I not surprised it's running 3 Toon Blackluster Soldier? Come here. Oh, excuse me. Runs 3 Dark Magician. Let's see, well, if I'm running the song stuff, I can basically summon this thing whenever I care, so yeah, run 3. Let's see. Toon Harpy. Legend. Where in the world are you? There you are. When a Toon deck is a Red Eyes deck, that does not surprise me. And the rest are hand traps or immediate special summons or lava bombs. Got it. Okay. Clear. Toon. Then go back down. Probably quit here in about a few minutes, but I just want to have a look here. If you control Toon World, equip to a monster. Opponent's monster, take control of it. This tree has a Toon monster. If your opponent controls no Toon monsters, they can attack your opponent directly. Yeah, you would be running this. Three bookmark. Why am I not surprised? But don't Morganite cards say no hand traps? They basically just say no monster effects in the hand. No, sorry. You cannot activate monster effects in the hand. So basically, if any monster says activate, like I activate or quick effect, basically the game just says no. So infinite impermanence is a okay. Because I think the only hand traps you can run while running this thing is Infinite Permanence and the Dominance hand traps, which are trap cards. And that's about it. Other than that, yeah, basically anything that is a monster hand trap is a no-go. Come here. There we go. Yeah, I figured Toon page flip was really strong. And 3 copies of Toon Kingdom. Let's see. Sorry, when I mean no hand traps, they mean no monsters from the hand. Correct. Yeah. So they don't use that. Oop, I meant to keep that. Where'd you go? There. Let's separate the Toons from the Morganite cards. There we go. So Toon Blackluster Soldier only cares if it's something else. Hold on, you can tribute this card, switch someone level 7 or lower red ice monster from your deck. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one level or lower. Level 7 or lower red ice monster in your graveyard, shuffle into your deck. Add this card to your hand. Right, yeah, you're after those constantly, and if you have the Morganite card, you're pretty set. Wait. Since Toon's direct attack, does Succumbing Song Morganite work twice? Maybe I'm misreading this. Like, they can direct attack, but it says you can make up to 2 attacks on monsters each battle phase, so I wonder... Nah, I gotta be overthinking that. There's no way they would give them that much power. There's no way.
Computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Let's see, is there any Toons I think would be a pain? No, because it says on monsters. Yeah, I kind of figured that. I was overthinking just a bit. I thought maybe it could attack directly and then start attacking the monsters. I got a little bit too excited. So let's see. So with the Morganite cards, I can summon Toon Ancient Gear Golem, Toon Buster Blader, and Toon Barrel Dragon with no issues. Let's see. The problem is that yours is a 3000 beat stick who can only a 3000 monster that can only do piercing And if my opponent is defensive, I could still get damaged through time tearing. Well, I'll be. And also, if I feel like I don't need you and I need to get rid of something my opponent has, I just have more free levels for Toon Blackluster Soldier. Well, I got the chance. I'm just going to do Pot of Extravagance because I did see in that deck I didn't put in for the moment. I don't think we need Toon Buster Blader unless we're magically going up against dragons, but in the newer formats, thanks to Blue Eyes probably blowing the hell up, probably not the worst card to have on our side. And with double attacking, I kinda get a lot out of it, don't I? Let's get rid of you. You are just a quick special summon that I don't care. It's cool. Let's go with that for now. I don't think this deck wants luck right now. You target one card in the field, toss a coin 3 times. So more and more negative press is coming out for the bait and switch. Oh yeah. I heard that the previous USA CEO, Reggie, was actually calling out that crap. Good on him. He really knew what gamers wanted. Or what sold anyways. Let's yeah, you're a big attacker, but I don't want an effect that relies on luck. You get powerful with the Dark Magicians and can come out whenever you want. We here at Nintendo are excited to reveal our next step in our company's challenge to cripple your bank accounts. Do tell! Do tell! Let's see, I'm looking at the extra deck that this one guy's got, and it's kinda just Just kind of just however you want to put it. Okay. Well, might as well have the obligatory link 1. Oh. Why can't Yu-Gi-Oh get the kind of cards? Look at that. Out of the frame and everything, just... Damn. Oh. God, Go Rush has the best card art. When it comes to expressing itself beyond its limits. Say, 1 anima... Big guy, yeah, we got level 7s. I was just throwing the occasional SP. Switching to PC. Alright. Yeah, I guess you can if you make the most successful level 7s, I guess. Guess that would make sense. Zeus. Oh, yeah, I could do that. Did not think of that. Treats any harpy lady as a tuner. Yeah, that's kind of what he's talking about. Relinquished, SP, and... Dun, 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 dun. Actually, I wonder, is there a link one for spellcasters that's actually good? Let's put imperm down in here for now. Monster. Link. Looking for requirements. Cyber's appliance or Cyber's nightmare. This actor, S4, oh monster. Nordic plant, drone. Nope, that's anime only. Oh, welcome back. Do, 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 do. And then me just still doing some research. Let's see, gravity controller. No traps. I play Imperm down there. Don't think this deck is flexible enough to get those in, but I put them in the side deck regardless. Let's see. Well, I don't think if I actually improved this deck, but I think I did a decent job. What do you think? So far, it only looks like 2 of my monsters have specific summon conditions, and I don't really care about them. Yeah, the only monsters that give me the middle finger are literally Toon Blackluster Soldier and Toon Dark Magician Girl, but Luster can summon itself off of sacrificing another Luster. And considering I just have to tribute 1 monster for her, if I already had to summon Morgana, the Witch of Eyes, she's just coming right out. Morgana does not need to stay out for this deck to survive. So having 1 of her in the deck is fine. I think 42 is pretty good for the deck. I'll have to edit the title to include Toons and all this. It's almost about 10. Oh shoot, I should get off. I'll have to work on the Aqua Actress portion of all this. save. There you go. I remember back in the day, it was considered blasphemy to have more than 40 cards in a deck. Yeah, though I always stretch it to push a little bit farther than it should. Alright. Yeah, I probably should go to bed. My medicine's probably kicking in right now. I'll see you, Phantom.